I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV, here to let you know what's going on down at the Rio. The final table of the World Championship Mixed event is going on today. Now, this is the first time they've ever held a tournament at the World Series of Poker that consists of 8 different games. 192 players ponied up the $10,000 buy-in, and that built a first-place prize of just under $500,000. Now, as expected in a tournament like this, with so many games, the cream really rose to the top, and the players at the final table include James Mig.com Mackey, Sam Farha, Tom Durdwan, and Jeff Madsen. We had the chance to talk to Jeff before he sat down at the final table. So you're going into a big final table this afternoon. It's, what was it, 8 games in the Mixed Game Championship?
Yeah, 8 games, horse plus No Limit Hold'em, Pot Limit Omaha, and Deuce of 7.
So what's it like integrating the no limit and the pot limit games? Normally the mixed games are just limit games. Is that confusing at all?
I mean, there's never really been a tournament where they've mixed, no limit betting and limit. So, I'm more of a no limit player, but I also play all the mixed games. And it was just a really interesting tournament, switching every 8 hands a different game. It's kind of like you get a bad beat or, you don't like a game. In 10 minutes, you have a fresh start. Exactly. So.
Well, tell me about your journey through the tournament. Were you big stacked from the beginning, or how'd it go down?
Yeah, I mean, I actually cashed in the 1K rebuy, but I busted at like 7 o'clock, so I just made it in time to buy into this one.
This one had started at 5 o'clock that night?
Right, so I had like 5 minutes left to buy in, and I really wanted to play this, so I bought in. And yeah, actually, like, I think 4th hand, I doubled up with quads. So it kind of from
What game was that?
No Limit Hold'em. I flopped a set, yeah. So right from the start, it went pretty well. I had chips all the way, and just a really tough tournament. I mean, really prestigious. A lot of good players went deep. The final table could have been even a lot tougher because, Gus Hansen bubbled. I mean, David Oppenheim, Johnny Chan was there, Doyle Brunson. So, it was a really good tournament.
So did you consider yourself to be pretty good at all of the games, or which games? How would you rate them? Can you rate them?
Yeah, I mean, obviously No Limit Hold'em, I play that. Pot Limit Omaha, I haven't played too much, but, it's more about the betting and that.
Yeah.
When it comes to the mixed games, I like Omaha and Stud High-Low, I would say. And I'm not a fan of Limit Hold'em just because I play No Limit so much. It's kind of hard to, slow down. And Stud High and
Raz.
And Raz, I could do without. Raz is okay. Stud High I don't really like.
Why not?
It's something about it, it's not a split game and it's a stud game. It's kind of, when you get outdrawn in that game, I think it's a little more frustrating for some reason.
So what do you think about your opponents at the final table? Anyone you have a really good read on?
Read is tough. I mean, I've been playing with Durr. He's very tough to read. I know he's an aggressive player. So is James Mackey. Everybody's a tough player. I wouldn't say I have a great read on anybody. And, in mixed games, it doesn't always matter if you have a read because it's really about, knowing the right bets to make. And
Definitely.
Reading is more about, a No Limit Hold'em, Pot Limit Omaha. So I think I'll do well, though. We'll see.
So the general population, I think, was a bit surprised to see young players like you and Mackey and Dwan at this final table when they consider all you guys to be No Limit Hold'em players.
Right.
How do you think it is that you were able to develop your game so quickly to make a final table?
Yeah, I mean, I think the impression of us is we were No Limit Hold'em specialists, which might be true, but the young generation, we've learned kind of good strategy in poker in general, and just to be aggressive.
That just spills over to all games.
Yeah, and you can kind of you might have not played stud for 20 years like some of these guys, but you understand hands and the concepts of how to bet your hand and stuff like that. So, there's a lot of good young players who are very well-rounded.
Well, you already have 2 World Series of Poker bracelets, but how rewarding would it be to take down this event?
I mean,
it's so prestigious.
It's so prestigious, and obviously the first one is very special, the first bracelet. But this one's so prestigious, and I haven't won a bracelet. Not it's a long time, but
2 years.
2 years. Wow.
Come on, Jeff.
So it would definitely get my confidence really high, and just to win this event the first time they've had it would be really incredible.
Great. Well, good luck down there. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks, Lizzie.
The other final table going on today is that of the $2,000 buy-in No Limit Hold'em event. Now, first place prize in this tournament is over $500,000. You might wonder how that's possible. Well, this tournament had over 1,500 players. Theo Tran took the chip lead into the final table. He actually had it wire to wire. Other well-known pros at this final table include J.C. Tran, Shannon Shore, and Alex Bolatin. You can rely on cardplayer.com to find out who takes home the prize money. I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV, and I'll see you later.